Hey, what up? This Pro Boy 42 Game Worthy, and I'm checking in with my girl Tampa on Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Yeah.
Hammer pants. I got something in my pants that'll make you dance. Hammer pants. I got on hammer pants. These pants I got on, they hold a lot of bands. Hammer pants. I got on hammer pants. I got something in my pants.
What's going on, man? It's your girl TampaMystic, and we live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Boom!
Wanted.
Hey, we got Big Pro Worthy in the building. No, wait, Pro Boy.
Pro Boy. Ain't no thing big.
But
game.
you worthy. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely am. You know
Straight
what I'm saying?
like that.
Be in your presence.
Pro Boy, what's going on with
right
your
here
big
on
fam? You know what
Industry's
I'm
Most
saying?
Wanted. Yeah.
Straight out of Lakeland, Florida.
Lakeland, Florida.
Working
863,
hard.
Polk County stand up.
Straight like that. Big shout out to Polk County, man.
Right.
Most definitely. Go ahead and give us that official introduction.
Hey, what up? This your boy Big Game, Pro Boy, Game Worthy. That's PORBOI 42 Game Worthy.
Most definitely, man. Listen, it's a pleasure to have you here. You just wrapped up with the OG Bigger Ranking. You was traveling from the basement. What was that experience like for you?
Oh, man, it was wonderful. It was such an experience, you know what I'm saying? It was nothing but adrenaline pumping. It was energizing, you know what I'm saying? So just the ambiance, you know, it was the feeling, it was unexplainable.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about is, you know, when you go into a situation, you want a good experience. You want good energy, all that. So I'm glad that we had the opportunity to sit down and do this. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot to talk about, though. We're going to dig a little bit, you know, rub my hands like Birdman. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Take us back to when you was a jit. Did you originally from Alabama?
Yeah, I was born in Birmingham.
In the big Ham.
What's up? One time for the Ham, the 205.
Facts. There's a lot of talent out there. At what age did you move to Florida?
Before I was walking.
Okay, so all you really know is Florida.
That part.
Florida's your home.
I'm back and forth. I visit, but never spent a couple of summers up in the Ham.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm a Florida boy.
You Florida boy, most
Florida
definitely.
boy.
That's what's up. So, you know, take us back again, you know, when you was a jit growing up out there in Polk County, what was it like for you?
It was been a whole experience, the whole walk basically, you know what I'm saying, just growing up. I wasn't poor. We was middle class, so I had everything I wanted, you know, as long as I did well in school. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying, my mom was a single parent. I knew Pops. He was really a provider, didn't really teach me much, so I learned from the streets a lot, or from friends, you know, how life go. Yeah. Yeah, mom can only be so much. She's
Understood.
She can't really raise a man, but she can, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was raised good. I got my education, but I made some decisions after high school. Let's just say that, and my life took a turn. But if it didn't, I wouldn't be here today.
Absolutely, we have to trust the process. God makes no mistakes. As crazy as it may sound, like He makes no mistakes.
He does that.
Did you have to sit down for a little minute?
I did.
Okay, let's talk about that just ever so briefly, because that's a part of the past, and you ain't never going back again.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm free. I done broke them chains.
Facts. You know, and you ain't even got to get into detail why you was there. It's not y'all business. But being incarcerated, I'm always a big advocate of pulling the positive out of every situation, right? Right. We can't focus on the negative. We focus on the positive. Mm-hmm. What positive would you say that you took from having to sit down for a little minute?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. It took me a few times because my rap sheet is not short. Yeah. I'm not proud. Like I said, that's my past, my testimony.
Absolutely.
So I've been to prison 3 times. Yeah. And it took the last time for it to really reveal and dawn on me what's the purpose of me going to these places and these times, to take a time out to sit down and think. Yeah. For God to talk to me. You understand? To actually hear His voice. Yeah. So we all say we're gonna do such and such and such and such, and you know, it never really happens. Yeah. So basically, like I said, I went, didn't really learn a lesson or tried things a different type of way. Yeah. They call that insane. Trying to think same things over and over and expecting
it's
different
insanity.
results.
Yeah.
It's insanity. So I've been insane for a while. Yeah. But I'm saying, I'm healed now. I know I've been changed.
I love your energy, bro. Like, your energy is infectious. Like, you just project really good energy. You know what I'm saying? You brought your sis with you, same thing.
Shout out Sunny Brook. What up, sis?
Yeah, looking all beautiful and things over there, all ducked off, looking cute. You know what I'm saying? I see you. But yeah, that is dope. So it sounds like through those experiences that you absolutely found your purpose.
I did.
What would you say for the people, you know, May, who are just getting to know you? What is your purpose through this music?
Basically to I would say what we call teach.
Yeah.
I'm a teacher of sorts.
Okay.
Like all my music is basically, if you listen to it, it's like it's a personal testimony, but it's not from a personal standpoint. It's from a broad range so everybody can kind of relate. You understand? There's lessons to be taught. There's parables intertwined in.
Yes.
It's all type of, stuff. Like, I'm from the South, and there's black sayings like a hard head make a soft behind. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's all type of stuff that I've learned. I'm old school. I'm Unk. It's Unk season. So this Unk.
It's Unk season.
Right.
You got some Hoochie Daddy shorts?
Nah. I don't know how Hoochie, but I said I'm old school.
I'm just messing with you. No, but that's dope. You definitely have a lot of wisdom. Mm-hmm. You got kids?
Yes, I have one daughter.
Okay, you have one.
Shout out Denasia, Miss Walker. Hey, how you doing, babe?
Okay, dope.
Denasia Deanna Walker. My daughter's 13. She was born on Valentine's Day.
Oh, she's a teenager now. Oh, I know you ready. I know them boys coming, and you ready, huh?
I got faith in her. She gonna make daddy proud.
Absolutely, because you taught her right.
You're right. She is her father reincarnated.
Man.
My baby's so smart. So, like I say, shout out to Denasia.
That's so beautiful. Listen, having kids is a game changer. It's a life changer. It becomes bigger than us. How has being a father, I know you're a father for 13 years now, but how did that change your life?
It slowed me down.
Yeah.
But of course, being in the streets.
Yeah, things happen.
It pulled me back in. But like I said, this last time, it actually hurt me to my heart and made a difference because I spoke with my daughter on the phone.
Yeah.
And she asked me, Daddy, would you make me a promise? And I was like, what? She was like, promise to never leave me
Oh
again.
my gosh. that makes me want to cry.
I did. I cried. So I can't go back to that place.
Oh my gosh. That's just so heartfelt.
So the Lord is taking me away from anything that I would do to put that in jeopardy. So, it's opportunities like this that I'm thankful for. And like I said, it's a blessing to be here. And I know it's coming. It's going to happen for me because I want it.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something. God, again, like I said, makes no mistakes, and He sees everything you do. We don't get our blessings from no man, right? We get them from God.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you out here doing right, taking care of your baby girl, on the right path, God's going to take care of you.
Nobody can judge us. We do what we do.
We human. We make mistakes.
But it's the thought.
Yeah.
It's the thought.
Yeah, and honestly, the way society is, unfortunately, perception is everything.
Everything, right.
People might look at me crazy because I got tattoos and stuff, and I feel that sometimes when I'm out. I don't care. We don't care.
Like you said, we're human.
We human. You know what I'm saying?
Human, at a certain age, we learn to be who we are. And once you learn who we are, none of that. Like you said, we get that thick skin and
we are ourselves unapologetically.
that part.
You dig?
Yeah, for sure. Yes, ma'am.
Man, so, what made you decide that you wanted to get into music? Were you doing music at in your younger years before you went to...
I'm musically inclined, genetically.
Okay.
My mom was they had a group. Church, this all comes from, it's spiritual.
Yeah.
So spiritually, I'm a music child.
Well.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
So, I've been performing in little groups. My aunt had a group, Pee-wees and Teens Extravaganza. We used to put on little shows and stuff. And what I did was rap my uncle.
Were you doing gospel type rap?
No, I actually was
always on the secular side.
I actually was performing a Run DMC rhyme that my uncle taught me. He taught me rap. I learned rap from the original old school. I'm a b-boy. I used to break dance. I was young, but
can you beatbox? Don't get me started.
I don't bebop. Like I said, I'm an MC.
No, for real, absolutely. So let's just talk about that for a quick moment. Because you and I are close in age. Mm-hmm. We pretty much came from the same era, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The 90s, early 2000s, even some of the 80s had a heavy presence.
Influence
on us musically, right?
Right.
These young artists, and there's no shade to y'all youngins.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? I like to spank a lot of y'all because y'all be acting up. They may not know what an MC is.
Right.
Break that down for them.
An MC is a master of ceremonies, what it means verbatim, what it stands for. But it's just one who can lead the crowd, captivate them, and it all began with rap was the art of storytelling.
Yeah.
A lot of rap today, it kind of strays away or it's kind of punched in, this and that.
Yeah.
As long as it feels time allotted or you put a hook here or it's chopped and however it's a song.
Yes.
But a lot of it is not content. It's not so an MC is a person. I'm a master of ceremonies, a mic controller.
You mic controller. There you go.
Mic controller.
Boom.
Boom.
You sound good talking to the mic right
joke.
now.
I can make the mic smoke.
I ain't no joke.
I used to make the mic
Come
smoke.
on now. Come on.
Yeah, hard stuff like that. Real bars.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I just got to hear one of your songs while you was in there with Bigger. And like, bro, I even leaned over to your sister and told her, I'm like, yo, that song is hard.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? Because you've been in the business for a long time. And again, you and I come from an era when music was different than what it is now.
Right.
How do you keep your music to fit which is you, but still keep it current to what people want to hear today?
It's basically, like I say, where it all derived from. I'm old school, so what keeps it current is the creativity part of it, giving me something to think of now, but with the piece of the past mixed in. That's the recipe. Call me KC. I got the recipe.
Nah, for real.
So that's all
dope.
it is. I know how to cook up. My style is unorthodox. I love Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? I really only started rapping. I've been rapping for years, but I took this serious in 2019. I did a year in the county jail.
Yeah.
I didn't go to prison, but something happened, and I was facing 30 years. I only got a year. All the felonies dropped down to a misdemeanor. So I did
all
that.
Glory to God on that.
I started writing raps. I used to write, but for the past 5 or 6 years prior to that, I used to freestyle. We had our own equipment, me and a partner. We used to edit, like we were big time, like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Had our own equipment. We just in there rapping, but it's good content, as you can see, that I'm a musical genius. But I got locked up, and I say, you know what? I'm taking it serious. I turned there, hence pro boy, professional. I'm taking it professional.
There you go.
No more rapping for free. I'm getting compensated for my trade.
Absolutely. And that's what it's all about. Like when you get into a business, in the beginning, there's going to be no money, no compensation. In fact, you're going to have to pay for a lot of stuff. There's stages to it. Then you get to the point where you're like, okay, now you start to see some of that money coming in. It's one of these type of businesses you have to be very patient, because it does take a while to really see a substantial amount of money coming in. What's keeping you so motivated?
Hey, it's based because, like I said, where I come from, what I know, the people I've been around, I just have to keep the same focused head and keep the motion that I have going.
Yeah.
Like you said, in the business, any business that you open or start up, it's not going to flourish at first.
Facts.
You have to be consistent.
Facts.
And then before you know it, it's thriving, and you're reaping.
Yeah.
Labor the seeds that you sown.
100%. You understand all the assignments.
Yeah.
You have a lot of life lessons probably.
And I'm putting it all to use.
Listen, we ain't taking no L's. They're all lessons.
At all. No L's. Time to make an M.
Yeah, for real.
Took too many L's. Time to make an M.
Straight like that. Man, that's big facts. Is your daughter into music at all? Or she likes your music?
Yeah, she loves anything that daddy does.
Oh, that's
We still
dope.
trying to find her knack. We tried to get her in sports.
Yeah.
And she's all right. I know she's athletic, but with the new technology age, we're going to find my baby something.
Absolutely.
I told her whatever it is, she's going to excel because she is bright.
That is so dope. Shout out to her. She's in Lakeland?
Yes, Denasia.
Shout out to Denasia. That's so beautiful. That is dope. Who are some of the artists out of Florida specifically that inspired you?
Well, me, I'm an artist, so I love music, period.
Yeah.
I love music, period. So anything that is good.
Yeah.
Nobody specifically, of course, all the hard artists.
Yeah.
Trick Daddy, I grew up on Trick from Florida. I even go as far back as JT Money.
I'm about to say Poison Clan, JT Money.
All that.
Yeah.
True. Uncle Luke. I was just telling somebody today how Uncle Luke paved the way. If it wasn't for him, in the Supreme Court case, we wouldn't even be able to say explicit things on an album.
100%.
Shout out to Uncle Luke, 305.
Man, big
legend. Shout out to Uncle Luke.
Living legend, facts.
The youngsters don't understand
no,
that.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. And that's why I like to talk about this stuff.
You have to get in touch with the, pay homage to who we were or what, because it all comes full circle. Nothing is new. It's just like a revolution.
Absolutely, because Slick, hip-hop is still young. It's only 50 years old.
Okay.
Hip-hop, we are this year celebrating 50 years of hip-hop. So really, that's not that old in comparison to other genres.
Other genres, correct.
So there's no reason why these young artists shouldn't know who came before them.
They don't care.
You only got to dig back 50 years or maybe 20 or 30. If that, exactly, most definitely. Is there be honest with me. What's the music scene like out there in Lakeland, Florida right now for independent artists?
There's a lot of talent, period.
Yeah.
You know, as far as sports, we got a lot of athletes come out of Lakeland, but on the music scene, it's a lot of talent, but it's not a music city.
Facts.
So there's a lot of hate. We got that syndrome where nobody wants to see you go before them.
Yeah.
The support is minimal.
Yeah.
You know, so it's best if you come out with a project and don't depend on them or don't tell them it's you and just, you know.
Absolutely. Or come to Atlanta and hang out with me and Bigger.
Of course. You got to change your surroundings. That's all
No,
it is.
for real. It's funny because, you know, I've been working with Bigger for 12 years now. And 10 years ago, he said to me, you got to move to Atlanta because he moved up here. You know, he was in Duval County. And him and Kingpin Rap Juggernaut was down there in Tampa as well. And both of them were like, you got to come to Atlanta. I said, I'm there. Literally, my son graduated high school, and 3 months later, I moved up here. Boom. I said,
power move.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because now my son is graduated. He went to the military. It was just me. I was a single mom. So I was like, you know what?
You got nothing to lose.
I got nothing to
walk out
lose.
on faith sometimes.
Facts.
That's what I'm learning to do.
Would you ever consider relocating, even if it's not to Atlanta, but just anywhere outside of your city?
At this point now, I've always been, that's something that I say, like, I'm not a fearful person, but that's always been a fear of mine. Kind of just basically like going off, starting from scratch.
It is tough.
I mean, now that I got a little something going, I know a little something, guess what? I'll leave.
You come to Atlanta, you fam now, you know what I'm saying?
What's up,
Make
fam?
sure you bring your sister with you.
Oh, yeah.
Would you move up here too, sis? She said, I got to think about that one. Let's talk about your creative process because, again, you know, like you said, you're an MC. Do you always record in the studio or do you have a setup at your crib where you record at?
I should have had a setup at the crib I'm working on now, but, I mean, I'm always at work, whether it's in the car riding, reciting over the radio, voice recording on the phone. You know, I record some in the studio, but it's a mental thing. Yeah. I keep the brain working. You know, I keep that rope, keep jumping that rope. I keep exercising. So I'm always rapping. Yeah. Always, basically. I'm a thinker, so my brain is always.
Are you an overthinker?
Yes, I am. I'm not afraid to admit that.
I am too, bro, and it gives me anxiety. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
I will lay down in bed at night and I can't fall asleep. That's why I gotta smoke a little bit, because if I don't, I'm like, my mind is doing this.
Constantly twirling, but I'm a good decision maker, and I'm satisfied with the decisions I make. So I know how to pretty much cut a thought short.
That's the beautiful part to being an overthinker, is we are going to make sure we are absolutely making that right decision.
The right decision.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't hasty about nothing.
I've thought about it from all aspects.
100 different scenarios, right?
Seriously.
That is really dope. Since you started taking music on a professional level, you know what I'm saying, even changed your name.
Right.
What would you say has been like the biggest lesson you've learned in this music business?
I say, as they say, really, I wouldn't say, like, basically, just don't be naive, I would say.
Yeah.
That, because people still sell dreams.
Yeah.
Like I say, they don't have your best interests at heart. You know, it's a lot of snakes.
Yes.
You know, so I'm glad, like I say, my upbringing and my misleadings, my misbringings, that took me where, you know, like I say, incarceration, things of that nature, taught me things, the streets. Yeah. So I'm very much well aware, watch for the hook, you know, I'm kind of,
Absolutely. We have to keep our head on a swivel at all times, you know, and you have to learn, when you walk into a room, you got to know how to read that room, because there's always different types of energies.
I'm still learning that.
Yeah.
Because I come with this energy that I'm just knowing that I possess, and I'm bringing this energetic, but I'm not knowing that people aren't quite feeling it because of
I get
issues that they have, like hate and, you know, envy, to a point to where it's disturbing, and it's not, hey man, high five, what up, bro? I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And really, like, something I talk about a lot, there's a difference between hate and envy. Hate usually comes from the people you don't know. Envy comes from the people that do know you. Envy can be deadly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people who are around you, they be envious. They see what you got.
Right.
They're
and
like, oh, look.
Turn to a jealousy, which can lead to
Exactly. You get where I'm going, you know. So again, it's like as the older we get, the smaller our circle gets. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to trust people.
Not even a circle anymore.
No, it's like a dot.
Right. It don't even form a circle.
So what do you like? What do you see yourself doing with your music? Where do you want to go with it? You're working. You're out here grinding. You know, where do you want to go with your music career?
I mean, it's basically a love. Like I said, I've been doing it just to do what I'm doing. Feel like I made it.
Feels
and
good,
I know
don't
this
it?
ain't even like the tip of the iceberg. This ain't even near the iceberg. You understand? I'm still on dry land.
Yeah.
But like I said, it just pushes me to the point to where I know I can reach my full potential and go. Like I say, just basically, I always knew I would be somebody.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be a star.
Yeah.
And I heard now that it comes with a check. So
you are a star.
And it comes with a check nowadays. So hooray.
It sure do.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer, you know, and maybe it's a female thing, a woman thing, but like we have to talk about stuff as it's already in existence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I am a billionaire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I am, like, it's some positive affirmations.
That's all it is. You send those positive vibes into the universe and they come back.
Our words are strong. What you put out in that universe is what comes back. So every day when you get up, make sure you're speaking them positive affirmation early in the morning.
Yeah, I don't really deal with negativity, period. I try not to deal with negative people, negative energy. Yeah.
No, absolutely. Keep them folk away from us.
Away.
What do you enjoy the most about being an artist?
The thought process.
Yeah.
Like I say, the brain is a muscle and mine is very big.
Yeah.
I think it's big. You just can't see it.
Got a big water head. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, absolutely. We have to exercise our brain. We exercise our bodies, right? Mm-hmm. So to keep ourselves sharp, we got to exercise our brain.
Mental health, and that's
mental health.
That's a part of it. It's like we eat or whatever you take in. So if you're taking in a lot of garbage, a lot of trash, a lot of this talk, a lot of this telling, and not exercising your brain intellectually, reading, stimulating, thinking, like you said, those creative wastes, then you become polluted.
No, absolutely right. You understand.
I understand.
Do you detox?
In what way?
Mentally and physically and spiritually.
Maybe you can tell me some ways how to detox. I believe I do. I mean, I just relax. Like I let nothing. Now I'm at the point where nothing can come between me and my peace. That tranquility.
So you meditate.
That's my form of meditation.
Then you do detox.
Right. Because that brain or that machine does need a rest. It works constantly over time to make me who I am.
Yeah.
So I have to fully function. Because sometimes I'm out and I feel like I'm glitching.
Yeah.
It's time to go down. I got to put myself.
You have to put yourself on the charger. Yes, exactly.
Time to charge that.
Because our body's like a battery. We have to recharge it. Definitely. Otherwise, it's going to give out. You know what I'm saying? Our body going to let us know when we start getting a little tired. Most definitely. What else you got coming up? I know you here with Bigger and I. You know, you got some other stuff in the works?
Basically, I got the track that I brought here.
Tell everybody what the title of it is.
It's called All Four Pockets, a.k.a. Hammer Pants.
Hammer Pants.
Hammer Pants. I got some of my pants that'll make you dance, just like MC Hammer.
It's so catchy.
So after I do the video for All Four Pockets, then next I'm working on an album.
Okay.
A mixtape album or whatever.
Dope.
And I'm coming to see Bigger. Hopefully, he gonna bless me.
Yeah, get the intros.
And he gonna get the intro, and then, I'm going from there. But the music is definitely, it's unique. It's organic.
Yes.
It's creative. It's hot. And you know what I'm saying? So y'all be on the lookout for it.
Let's talk a little bit about this All Four Pockets record, because I got to hear it, a few minutes ago. It is such a catchy record, and to have a catchy record, like a catchy hook, is so important, because that's what people are going to remember the most, right? How did you come up with the concept for that song?
Well, I'm old school. Hey, MC Hammer.
Yeah.
If anybody, shout out to MC Hammer. MC Hammer was one of, if I liked the music, I had to like him because he was that dude at one time. So, and I used to dance and try to do the hammer and,
the little back and forth thing.
The typewriter, I can really do that. But, so shout out to MC Hammer. But that's kind of catchy. I put my thought process, my thinking cap on and thought, it's what's really going on, what they're really talking about, because I don't really promote violence and really play with violence, I love that. And stuff like that. But I know what the people kind of like. Yeah. So I came at it with from a catchy standpoint.
Facts. You did that.
Different.
You absolutely, in my opinion, you nailed it.
I went there.
You went there. Like, it's a song that I can tell that again, it kind of has that old school vibe to it, but with a very current twist. If that makes sense. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay, I got a question for you. You got to be honest with me. Did you ever own a pair of MC Hammer pants?
I did. I was in the parade.
What color?
I told you they was red with white polka dots, and the middle part, the saggy part was black.
Gosh, that is hilarious.
We had a dance group. We were in the parade. We had talent shows. Yeah.
That is funny. Is there any photos or footage?
Oh, man, that's so long ago. I wish I can find some of that stuff. But I was going to get a pair of Hammer pants. Maybe
you should.
Video just to show them or to get a couple of B-rolls to be funny, throw on some chains, some gazelles,
man,
throw some lines on the side, you know.
Do it. That, because honestly, I think that Hammer would love that. That's like paying homage to him.
Homage.
Yes.
The whole song, it ain't dedicated to him, but there's so many references to MC Hammer.
Absolutely.
He would love it. So
he would.
Shout out Hammer, like I say, get at me, ProBoy_42.
I am Hammer.
Hey.
Absolutely. So you said that there's going to be an album in the works. Are you already starting to work on it?
I'll say most of the music is already done.
Okay.
It's not finalized, but I basically got a catalog already. It's old to me, but new to y'all.
Yeah.
Like I said, everything is hot, fresh off the press, and we just got to go through and pick out the cream of the crop.
Absolutely. Who are some of the producers that we can anticipate to hear on this project?
Shouts out to Cuz. I got a Cuz over here in Birmingham, Alabama. C. Beezy. Beezy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. One of the hot DJs, producers. He did Octane for me. He actually produced Hammer Pants.
Okay.
He did all 4 projects. So shouts out to Cuz 205. See Beezy. Beezy, what's up? Beezy on the track. Blaze, my brother. Lakeland, Florida.
Yeah.
He does a lot of my beats.
Dope.
So most of it is like in home. It's family.
I love it.
It's family oriented. We're trying to keep it all in the, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got a couple of other producers that I'm working with. And I got, like I said, a lot of projects going on, but currently, I'm working on my album next.
Absolutely. You have a title for it yet?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Not yet.
I know that's probably one of the hardest things to do is come up with a title, right? Because you can create the music all day long.
I probably got 1,000 titles. The hardest part is going to be pick one.
Yeah, pick one out of those 1,000. Mm-hmm. Then you got to come up with a concept for the artwork. Right. Then you got to shoot a few music videos.
So I need to hire some people because I'm busy.
Are you going to shoot the video down in Florida?
It depends. I'm gonna take some advice, so to speak, or whatever. But because I have an idea, but it's good to get a lot of different input, or whatever. So I'm open to it. So whatever comes about, or whoever wants to work with me, or things like that, as long as it's productive and lucrative, and I like the idea, I'm gonna roll with it. So
I know that's right.
Nothing solid right now, but it's in the making.
Every move you make has to make sense, right? Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Calculated.
100%, most definitely. For the people who are supporting you, loving on you, fans, family, friends, what do you want to say to them right now?
I want to say I love y'all. Thank y'all for being who y'all are, has been, always. You know, if I make it, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm the one. You know what I'm saying?
No. Let rewind.
Yeah, when I make it.
There you go.
When I make it, I got you. You know
I'm about to say, hold on a second now. Not if, when. Which
is very important.
Which is right now.
Right.
Remember, we throwing it out there. We putting it into existence. You know what I'm saying?
I made it.
Straight like that.
There's levels to it.
There is levels to it. And you're climbing all of them. And that's one of the biggest misconceptions that these artists have. Not all of them, but a lot of these younger ones, they feel like they can go from step 1 to step 20. No, you got to hit each and every one. And sometimes backpedal a little bit and redo it.
You're right.
You know, so you understand, though. I can tell that you seasoned at what you do.
Yes.
That's what I said that the other day. I'm like, I ain't old, I'm seasoned. You know,
a veteran.
A veteran. That is really dope, bro. Do you have anything else before we get your social media that you want to make sure that people are in tune with? Do you have like a merch or any other type of business ventures?
You know, I'm an entrepreneur, so basically I do have merch. Don't have it out.
Yeah.
It's all in, everything is all in the works. It's like a big pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm brewing right now. I'm cooking, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? Give it a little bit to get done. You know what I'm saying? As soon as it come out the pot, it's going for it dry. As soon as I get it, it's gone, all that. So y'all just give me a minute and I get back with y'all.
No, absolutely, because it's like, you know, you're really focused on your music right now. So it's like you want to kind of get that exactly where you want it to be. so it's somewhat on autopilot before you start focusing on other things.
Other things, exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
So I think you're doing it all the right way. Most definitely. 3 things we got to do before we get up out of here, right? 1, tell them where to follow you at on your social media.
Follow me on Instagram at ProBoy. Again, that's PORBOI_42 GameWorthy. That's Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook at ProBoy GameWorthy. Snapchat at Major Comeback. That's about do it.
Okay, most definitely. Is there going to be a website in the works?
Oh, there's going to be a website. Like I said, it's already in the works. I got somebody designing that. I do have an LLC on the business, Pro Boy Soft Wash. Shout out to that. We about to open up. It's been on paper. It's about to show itself. It's fruition is the word.
Fruition. We bringing everything to fruition. I rock with you, man. Like, bro, like you got so much wisdom. I love it. You know what I'm saying? You should even think about potentially becoming a motivational speaker because of the fact of what you've been through. Mm-hmm. Speak to some of this youth. They need it.
That's what basically that's what the purpose is, what God has for me.
Absolutely.
Somebody always say, you got a calling in life, you should be a pastor. I don't really want to be like that guy, but I can be a youth speaker
100%.
Because I do have a past, and the guys can really take and believe if somebody's been there.
That's right.
And you're still doing good, and they can see that, hey, I can still be like Unc swinging.
100%.
Up on big rims, still being, but Unc straight, he don't do, you know what I'm saying? It don't take all that foolishness, you know, use that energy and concentrate and put that towards something positive.
Yes.
Get you some money or something.
Facts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. So I look forward to seeing you become a youth minister, we'll say, you
something
know,
like that. I mean, I'm already
talking to the churn,
quote unquote. You know, I'm protected.
You're anointed by God.
Anointed already. So, like I say, now that I find my calling, you know, this is what it do. So it's clear blue skies. It's blue skies.
I love it.
Selling from here.
I love your energy. Keep projecting that positive energy, positive vibes into the universe. Because as we know, there's a lot of ugliness out there. Right. We need more love in this world. More love. Who do you want to shout out to?
I want to shout out to, like I say, everybody back home, Lakeland, Florida, Polk County, 863, Lakeland, Florida. My lovely sis who rolled with me, my brother, my mother. Let me see, my daughter for one again. Just everybody who really rocking with me, because there's a lot of people, they got fake love, and by the time the rest of these busters catch on, it's going to be way too late.
Nah, for real, that's big facts. Straight like that.
Right.
I got one more question. It's the most important one, right? Mm-hmm. We got Pro Boy in the building.
Yeah, worthy.
Big Industries Most Wanted, right?
Hey, that's what it is. You already know.
Straight like that. Go ahead and tell the whole world what makes you the industry's most wanted.
Well, I'm the industry's most wanted because I'm the most unique, you know what I'm saying, most equipped, most functional MC to give you what you want, what you need, you know what I'm saying, in your speakers. So you check me out. I'm dope, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm that dope.
Dope sells itself too, right?
Itself, basically what I was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Rip me out the plastic.
Rip me out, you acting brand new. Yeah. I know that's right, bro. It was such a pleasure to have you here.
You too.
Man, one more time. We tripped. You feel that good energy?
Yeah.
Boom, boom. We up out of here, y'all.
All right.
My pants and set examples. I got on thigh pads. Look like I play for Tampa. If I send a hit, I can get a nigga tackle.